Welcome to the No Spin News, Monday, December 4th, 2023. Stand up for your country. You know, it was very frustrating to watch last Thursday's debate. I haven't spoken to you about it. I did watch the whole thing at Sean Hannity's request. If I wasn't friendly with Hannity, I probably would have watched about half of it because you just couldn't get any questions answered directly by Governor Newsom. I knew that DeSantis was going to go in with an agenda of, this is what we did in Florida. Florida's successful, bump, 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 bump. You know, that's what's going to happen. But I was surprised to the extent that Governor Newsom wouldn't answer the questions. And that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. So this is a new strategy. It started evolving in 2008, and I'll prove that in a moment. But the strategy now is if a journalist asks a politician a question he or she does not like, they're not going to answer the question. They'll spin. That's why I created the No Spin News, the No Spin Zone. Okay? They just won't answer it. And most journalists, they don't know what to do then. I'm so obnoxious that I go, you didn't answer the question. Okay? But most people won't do that. It began, and this is fascinating, in 2008 with Congressman Barney Frank. I'm sure many of you have seen the shootout that I had with the congressman. And it was about the economy collapsing in America due to the fact that there were a lot of delinquent mortgages, that people got mortgages when they didn't qualify for them and couldn't pay the money back. All right. And that tottered everything and led to Barack Obama being elected because the economy fell off the cliff in the last year of Bush. You might remember this stuff. Barney Frank was in charge of Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, which led the way to giving mortgages at very lenient, all right, provisions. Okay, I'm going to run a short clip. Now, the setup is I asked Congressman Frank, do you have any responsibility here for the wobbling economy? He said, you are in charge of pushing these easy mortgages. Go.
I do think that prospects going forward are very solid. And in fact, we're going to do some things that are going to improve them.
Well, obviously, that statement turned out not to be true. Joining us now from Washington is Congressman Frank. And we appreciate you coming in, being a stand-up guy. But shouldn't everybody in the country be angry with you right now?
No, you've misrepresented this consistently. I became chairman of the committee on January 31st, 2007. Less than 2 months later, I did what the Republicans hadn't been able to do in 12 years, get through the committee a very tough regulatory bill.
Okay, and then the interview descended into chaos from there because Frank wouldn't answer the question that the economy went over the cliff because of these mortgages. He was in charge for a year, okay, and now he blamed it on the Republicans. That's what they all do now, okay? So that was, and I'm not essentially proud of the fact that Frank and I went at it. And it was more my fault than his fault because I called him, what did I call him? A liar? Whatever I did, I went too far. You can Google it on just Google O'Reilly Barney Frank. Okay. Now, today, Governor Newsom, who will be the nominee if Biden can't make it, it's not going to be Kamala. The Democratic Party would turn to him. He leads the league in dodging stuff. So let's run in a couple of sound bites. Go for the first one.
I do have a follow-up. The 6% rate on families, couple in California, they pay 6% income tax on $84,000 a year.
Low-wage workers in the state of Florida pay more than men in our state of California.
I didn't ask about Florida.
I didn't ask about Florida, and he didn't. He clearly said, Hannah, $84,000 a year, you're gutting them at 6%, and they have to pay federal income tax on top of that. But low-wage earners, okay. You see, you're never going to get that. Soundbite number 2, go.
Here is public school spending per K through 12 students, according to the education data initiative from the U.S. Census Bureau and National Center for Education. Florida spends nearly $12,000 per student, while California spends over $16,000. Florida is ranked #1 by U.S. News & World Report. In terms of state education rankings, California ranks 20th. Governor Newsom, what is your explanation? You spend more money and they have better results in Florida. Why?
I told you what I'm doing in public education. We created a brand new grade, pre-K for all. We're doing after school and summer school for all. We're reimagining the school day.
He created a pre-K and he's reimagining. Doesn't it come close to answering the question? I'm picking on Newsom, but they all do it. Both parties do it. Now, I want to give DeSantis a little credit. He didn't dodge very much in that debate. Here's an example. Go.
What was the reason for you from going from 15 weeks to 6 weeks?
Well, I believe in a culture of life. I think we're better off when everybody counts, when everybody has an opportunity to do well. And that bill attaches when there's a detectable heartbeat.
And he kind of answered the question. I mean, he wants fewer abortions. That's what he should have said. I'd like fewer abortions. You know, and he couches it a little, but it wasn't outrageous. Now, the only way to stop this is for the interviewer to keep a chart, you know, during the interview and say, look, this is the 4th time you've dodged. This is the 6th time you've dodged. Then thereby you would be almost humiliating, embarrassing the subject, and then you wouldn't get any guests. Okay, that's just the way it is. There are a lot of people that I was so powerful on the Fox News channel, we got most of the people that we wanted, but it wasn't easy. It was not a free ride for anybody, and everybody knows that. And it carried over to the No Spin News, where I use fewer guests. All right, we can get pretty much, but we can't get Nikki Haley, for example. Just blew us off. Why? All right, I mean, this broadcast reaches millions of people all over the world. You know, I can't speculate about why, but that's one name. And I'll never get anybody from the Biden administration, whereas Obama had enough courage to come in 3 times with me. And that's the memo. All right, President Obama's schedule today has nothing today. This Monday, so we don't expect him to have anything. Tomorrow, Tuesday, he's going to Boston, a fundraiser, James Taylor. Okay, going to sing songs and you give Biden money. Wednesday, he's got a tribal nations summit at the White House, Native Americans. That's good. All right. Then there's another campaign reception. Thursday, nothing on the schedule. Friday, he's going to Vegas for another fundraiser. LA, another fundraiser. And that's it. So it's all fundraising all the time now for the Biden administration. Harris poll, very interesting poll. Okay, this is 4,003 registered voters. How did I get those 3 in there? Republican 36, Democrat 37, Independent 25, fair poll. First question, if 24 election president held today, who would you vote for? Trump 46, Biden 42, don't know 13. That don't know is a significant number. Because if you don't know between Trump and Biden, by now, it's interesting. Second question, 24 election features 4 candidates. Who would you vote for? Trump 41, down 5 points. Biden 33, down a whopping 9 points. Kennedy 13. Cornel West 2, don't know 11. All right, if the primary on the Republican side were held today, who would you go for? Trump 36, Haley 9, Christie 7. So in lieu of disaster, it looks like Trump has it, although 22% of Republicans are not sure. So that's, again, a significant number. There will be a debate on Wednesday, News Nation. I think Christie is going to make it based on this Harris poll. Christie clocked in, let's see, where is Christie? 7%. That'll put him up. So it'll be Christie, Ramaswamy, Haley, and DeSantis. Okay. Newsday. We'll talk more about the debate tomorrow. If you've got loved ones who depend on you, why leave anything up to chance in a worst case scenario? Give your loved ones a safety net. Policy Genius makes finding the right policy simple, and their team of licensed experts are on hand to talk you through it. With Policy Genius, find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. No wonder they have thousands of five-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net, and you deserve a smarter way to find it and buy it. Head to policygenius.com/Bill to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much money you can save. That's policygenius.com/Bill. All right, let's go to the mail. We have John, concierge member. And for a Christmas gift, there is no better gift for you to give yourself than becoming a concierge member to BillO'Reilly.com. Get a free copy of Killing the Witches or any of my other killing books, okay? And then you have access to me directly. So John says progressive programs are not designated to help most people. They're designated to divide and control, tax and drive the people to dependence. Absolutely right. Progressives want people dependent on the federal and state governments. That's what they want. Robert Pone, Santa Ana, California. Why would Fox News and Governor DeSantis elevate Governor Newsom to the level as a candidate for the White House? I don't think they did that. I think they wanted a culture debate, contrasting two very powerful states. I had no problem with that. Patrick Donahue, Dubai. I'm currently working here and watching the No Spin News and CNN and the BBC. All right, good. You're getting a good balance there. Although CNN and BBC pretty similar. You would think listening to BBC, CNN, that Hamas are the good guys and the Israelis the bad guys. Might be generalizing a little there, but both news agencies cater to liberal people, as Fox caters to conservatives. Bob Yankelunas, Youngstown, New York. Is there any interior resistance from the people against Hamas? No, because you can't resist Hamas. They shoot you down the street. And they'll kill your family. You can't resist. They're terrorists. John McGugan, Kansas City, Missouri. I'm appalled that on the day after the passing of Henry Kissinger, CBS News ran a hit piece on him. Tells you a lot. Charles Fish, Colonial Heights, Virginia. Now that Congressman Santos has been expelled, what's the procedure to replace him? Special election. It's my district. Okay. And that'll happen next couple of months, I think. So there's no appointment. The seat remains vacant until there's a special election. Now, the seat comes up again in November, so there'll be two elections. But that's what will happen. Heidi Hines, Mesquite, Nevada. Your Sunday column was hilarious with the Newsom interview. Good chuckle. Do you write your own material? Heidi. Every word I have ever said on television in almost 50 years, every word was written by me. I never had writers. Okay? I have a writing talent and I use it. Anyway, the column is about my interview with Gavin Newsom. That will never happen, but here's what would happen if Newsom would come in. It's pretty humorous. Everybody can read it. You don't have to be a member of anything. Just go to BillO'Reilly.com. Crispin, concierge member. Thank you, Crispin. I left California 2019. One of the million who departed. Newsom wasn't governor, but I knew he would be. California is a beautiful state. We left because we couldn't afford to retire and stay there. It's horribly expensive and worse now under Newsom. Not to mention crime, the homeless, and illegal aliens. It is. It's destroyed. It is. Now, my message of the day on BillO'Reilly.com, again, anybody can see it, is how New York City, very close to being destroyed. right on the cliff. John Taylor, Bamberg, South Carolina. Bill, thanks for the update on Holly. Glad she's okay. My wife wants to know why you call her the terror dog. So Holly the terror dog had a malady. We got it fixed. Still recovering, but she's going to be okay. When Holly was a puppy, she ate the living room. It's a corgi puppy. I'm pretty good at the dog training thing. I had to bring a pro in, and Holly still was eating the furniture. So I had to nickname her the terror dog, which she doesn't do that anymore. But if you could have been here, it was grim. Patricia McCaffrey, Morristown, New Jersey. Mr. O, would you please say happy 95th birthday to Marion, my mother? Marion, 95. Wow. And you have a nice daughter too, Marion. That's probably more important than the age. Bill Sekikensky, Port St. Lucie, Florida, with a Mets train. Having read all your killing books, Killing the Witches was excellent. Came across a copy of your novel, Those Who Trespass. Really enjoyed it. And I learned from all your books. You know, Those Who Trespass is my first one. And it sold about 100,000 copies. Witches, in 2 months, it sold 250,000. We'll probably reach 400,000, which this day and age is like a miracle because people don't read anymore because their concentration spans are shot because of this. But we really appreciate everybody, and thank you, Bill, for reading my stuff. Sandra Martinez, Incom, Idaho. Hey, Bill, love your killing books, so I'm ordering the whole set as a gift for myself. Sandra, I'm so happy to hear that. Every person should give themselves a gift for Christmas or Hanukkah. There are 13 killing books bundled for you. You can keep them in your library. You can give them away. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime deal here. These books are going fast, by the way. So, Sandra, I'm glad you're giving yourself a gift. You deserve it. All right, BillO'Reilly.com, Christmas, Hanukkah store. We've got everything. But the best deal of all is a very simple deal, Killing Crazy Horse, one of my best books, $9.95, okay? And I got this on a special. I got a whole ton of books in here, and they're going fast. So you want a stocking stuffer, there it is. And then we have Witches and Killers Together, $21.95. You'll be happy with that. And the United States of Trump, if you want to know more about Trump, and a blue Merry Christmas America ornament, $17.95. And then we have all of the mugs. Come back to me here. So I got the Team Normal mug, okay? And then I have, and I like the blue. We have white and red too. We have Stand Up for Your Country, Team Normal, and a couple of other slogans too. The mugs are, I mean, these last forever. They're made in America. We have them on a bottom, okay? So, made in America. Excellent mugs. And again, stocking stuffer, not expensive, all of that. And when you give a gift card for a premium or concierge membership, you get a free book. I mean, I can't do any better than this. So you give somebody a nice membership, and believe me, 2024 is going to be one of the most consequential years in our history since 1776. What happens next November is going to tell the tale which way this country's going. And what better source than the No Spin News and BillO'Reilly.com. So you're giving a gift card, you're doing somebody a solid, and then you get a free book for every gift card you give. So say you get 5 of them, 5 presents, you get 5 books. Any book you want. Word of the day, no chuffiness. CHUFFINESS, chuffiness. Love that word. Back with the final thought in a moment. My Pillow is excited to announce that their original My Slippers are back in stock. Last Christmas, you made them the #1 My Pillow product. And this year they have smaller sizes, larger sizes, wide sizes, and all new colors. And use promo code BILL to save $90 a pair. Wow. What makes My Slippers different is the exclusive 4-layer design that you're not going to find in other slippers. My Slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and help relieve stress on your feet. Wear them anytime, anywhere. You'll absolutely love My Slippers. And now they are extending their 60-day money-back guarantee until March 1st, 2024. These may be the best Christmas gifts ever. Please go to mypillow.com and use promo code BILL or call 1-800-869-0298. Remember, use code BILL to save $90 on the original My Slippers. Quantities won't last, so please order now. Okay, here is the final thought of the day. So I went to Boston University in the early 70s, and Vietnam was still, it was ending. But Nixon was in, and Watergate, that was pandemonium. You know, and Boston University is like a city. All right, it's about 25,000 students. I was getting a master's degree there in broadcast journalism. My mother attended Boston University. She got a degree in physical therapy in Sargent College. So the O'Reilly family is a connection to BU. I loved my experience there. It was fabulous. But there were a lot of crazies around. However, the president of the college is a man named John Silber, S-I-L-B-E-R. He's from Texas. He worked at the University of Texas. Brilliant man. I mean, a tough guy. Now, he kept control, and I watched it because I was on a newspaper. And we would poke fun at him and stuff. But he kept control of that whole thing. So if you're interested in the chaos today in college campuses and what it does not have to be, there is a book written by his daughter, who is a concierge member to BillO'Reilly.com. Her name is Rachel Devlin. Okay? The book is Snapshots of My Father, John Silber. It's really a good book. For those of you interested in academia and how it should be run, and I don't think the book has gotten as much attention, that's why I'm doing this. I don't know Rachel other than corresponding with her. She was a little girl. I don't even know she was born when I was there. But I admired her father. We had a back and forth that was, he was so smart, this guy. So anyway, I'm recommending that book for Christmas. I got a couple of other books that I'm going to recommend as well, but I want to read them first. Yeah, before I recommend anything, I like to read, and I got books piled up all over the place. And I get through them as soon as I can. So anyway, Rachel Devlin, Snapshots of My Father, John Silber. You'll be very pleased with it, I know. And, our concierge membership and premium membership, we have so many distinguished people all over the world. That really makes me feel good. I get letters from physicians, from attorneys, from politicians, very powerful people all over the place, because they're watching this, because they know that we don't deceive. We're never going to deceive. And that's why, I say for this season, because of the upcoming 2024 news cycle, man, you're going to see so much, and we're on it. We're going to be on it. I got my whole thing outlined, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. You're going to get the best information fast. Boom. That website, that's really something. I can get stuff out instantly on that. Whereas when I worked at Fox, you couldn't do that. You had to wait until your 8 o'clock slot or wherever. Now, bang, right there. Thank you very much for watching and listening to the No Spin News. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.